Hello. In the last video, we learned about droughts, which means there's a long period of time with little or no rain, and a water shortage that can be the result of this. In this video, we're going to look at the opposite, when there's too much water. We're going to look at how climate change impacts hurricanes and storms by giving them more power and more water. What is a hurricane? It's an extremely large, powerful storm with very strong winds that occurs especially in the western part of the Atlantic Ocean. Hurricanes can be very destructive because they have winds that are at least 119 kilometers per hour. And there's so much water coming down from the sky and coming on land from the ocean that flooding is a serious danger. Climate change does not create hurricanes, but it does impact them. How does it do that? In short, it gives the storm more power and more water. You see, hurricanes get the power from the evaporation of water. Evaporation, the process of turning liquid into gas, moves heat from the ocean into the atmosphere, and that process changes the heat into wind. And as the water gets warmer, it evaporates faster. So as the ocean temperatures get hotter, the water evaporates faster, which increases stronger winds. Winds that are 119 kilometers per hour or greater can cause a great deal of damage. Since the oceans take in nearly all, about 93% of the extra energy created by global warming, hurricanes will continue to grow stronger as long as global warming continues. Climate change also plays a role in how much water floods onto the land from the ocean during a hurricane. Each day, the sea level changes from what is called the tide. The tide is the regular upward and downward movement of the level of the ocean that is caused by the pull of the sun and the moon on the earth. The gentle sight and sound of the tide at the beach is very relaxing, but it can be scary if there's too much water coming on land. Hurricanes can create a storm surge, which is an abnormal rise of water generated by a storm over and above the tide. The storm surge occurs because the strong circular wind that blows in a circle, spins the water deeper and deeper into the ocean. As the hurricane gets closer to shore, the ocean floor becomes shallower. The force of the spinning water can't go down any further, but it has to go somewhere. So it is forced back up and follows the path of the storm to land. As climate change causes more rising sea levels, these storm surges will have even higher starting points, which means they will already be very high and can therefore surge further into the land with the storm. The rising temperatures in climate change also increase the amount of rain that falls during hurricanes and other storms. Warm air holds more water than cold air. This can increase the amount of water that is carried in the storm. When this water is brought on land, it can then raise the water levels of rivers and bays near the coast. If a storm builds a great amount of size and power in the ocean, it can cause damage to a large area on land. In this video, we discussed how climate change impacts hurricanes and other storms by giving them more power and more water. In the next video, we are going to help you become a more powerful reader by giving you strategies to read more closely for details.